Morris on Instagram says, "What is the approval rate in Morocco?" Wow, that's a tough question. The numbers, exact numbers, which we all would like to have, are hard to find. And when you do get them from the government, any kind of numbers, certainly including immigration, they're always a few years old, and so wouldn't do you any good because a few years ago we were in a different political climate. So here's what I would say about Morocco. First, you also don't mention, I'm assuming because we just do family visas and you're on our channel, you're probably asking about a family visa. So if you're asking about a spousal or a fiance visa, again, it's a very vague question, it's hard to answer, but most are approved. That's worldwide. Most spousal fiance visas are approved. The approval rates, you see the numbers jump around 80%, 84, there's a lot of variables, but they're high. Vastly more people are approved for these visas than denied from every country. Now, having said that, Morocco is not the highest on the highest denial countries. That would be Nigeria, Ghana, they're higher there. But even there, most people are approved, but it is higher than average. But it's not at the highest approval rate either. So you're a little below because it's just that region that maybe they're worried about a little bit or something. If you meet all the basic requirements, and again, not knowing your case, it's hard to say, but you've got a legitimate relationship, the income is fine, you check all the boxes, you're certainly high 80s, probably high to mid 90s, your chance of being approved, even from Morocco. But you got to have a good, solid relationship. As the approval rate goes down, you need a stronger case. So the highest approval rates in Philippines, almost all of those seem to get approved, right? If you meet the basic requirements. As you go down from there, Europe's high, Japan's high. A lot of these first world countries are very high. As you go down and you get into a country anywhere in the Middle East or Northern Africa like Morocco, you're going to have a little bit more proof of the relationship. By that I mean, if you're doing a fiance visa, you've made one trip to see your fiance in Morocco, and that was 3 months ago, and now you're all of a sudden getting married. That's a tougher case to prove. If you spent time in Morocco or you've made many trips over a year, that's an easier case. So it really comes down to what is the depth of a relationship, what are the actual details of your relationship. At the end of the day, nobody can give you an exact number. But what I can say is we do them from Morocco. We've done a lot from Morocco. It's usually not a problem. When we've seen a problem out of Morocco, it has been because of a very weak, on paper anyway, right? They can't feel your emotions. So when I say weak, what I mean is the evidence you're providing is weak. A person makes one trip. That you met online 3 months ago, you made one trip to Morocco. As soon as you got home, you're filing a fiance visa. In some countries, like I say, Europe or South Korea, that goes by fine, and we actually see that exact case a lot. A relationship less than 6 months old, one time you physically met each other, and they go right through. But that's really not going to work when you're talking Central Africa, Northern Africa, Middle East. You're going to need a little more than that in most cases. But if you have a little more than that, you're probably going to be fine. Again, it all comes down to background check, that the Moroccan citizen has not been involved with some of these groups that the United States doesn't like, things like that.
If you found this video useful, it would mean a lot to us if you could hit the like button and comment below to let us know what you think. You can also ask your own immigration questions in the comments below. If you want to make sure not to miss any of our future videos, we invite you to subscribe here on YouTube and be sure to click the notification icon so you can be alerted whenever we publish a new video. Also, don't forget to follow us on Facebook where you can watch our regular immigration Q&A live streams.